and Nicky Ryan making it a quintet. Hashtag Quintet.4. Get yourself on your socials. Tell us, who do you think takes this and how? Grant Bogdanov. The air just changed in Yokohama Arena.
Yeah, as soon as those lights come on, man, a different atmosphere just takes place. Interesting lineup for this finals match.
J-Rod.
J-Rod had a pretty grueling match. Whereas opposite him, Amir Alams hasn't fought yet. So he's 100% fresh. He's quite the bigger man as well. Despite the weight difference, J-Rod had the opportunity to choose 4 minutes. He chose 8.
Yeah,
Definitely hunting for the submission.
That is a first in quintet history, I believe. Mostly the smaller guy opts for the lesser time. Look at this, wasting no time whatsoever. Going to town on Amir Alam. As you said, the freshest of all.
Yeah, I thought J-Rod might have been a little tired from that impressive and athletic performance he put on earlier, but shows no signs of slowing down.
Now here's the flexibility of Amir Alam. He's a big guy, he's a heavyweight, but he's got that hip mobility and really, really flexible. What he can do a lot from bottom position, and that. Oh, he's on the arm now.
Wow, wrist lock. Nice, that's a wrist lock there. Amir Alam, 39 years of age, but he is game.
Yep, once known as the jiu-jitsu seismologist, now full-time in professional grappling and teaching, I believe. Weighed in at 104.1 kilograms yesterday.
That's a big boy.
Yep, let's not forget he scored the win for Team 10th Planet in Quintet 2 over Team Reebok, which was essentially Team Sakuraba tapping out Dong Sik-Young via short choke.
Yeah, very impressive victory for Amir as an individual and for his team. Let's see if 10th Planet can win again today. J-Rod not about to let that happen though, as he passes aggressively from the top here.
To use his youth against the 39-year-old Amir Alam, but Alam on that left arm. Can he get enough extension and purchase on it?
Look at the armbar defense from J-Rod again.
Very mobile shoulder joint there. J-Rod pops into mount position momentarily.
There it is again.
He's going for the leg now. Is Amir Alam here? No heel hooks allowed though.
Amir Alam just not hanging out at all.
No, I've been very impressed with his submissions here. He's going for a straight ankle lock now. J-Rod rolls.
J-Rod giving up the good 18 kilograms.
Yeah, that's really incredible. And we can really commend him for choosing the 8 minutes instead of the 4.
Referee stops the clock and has them re-center. Make sure things progress safely. North-south here. Pops into the side. J-Rod.
Same thing, Amir. Look, you're too strong for him. You just keep recovering.
Just kind of pushes him with one arm away to regain the guard, does Amir.
Yeah, he's got that very rare combination of strength and flexibility, Amir Alam.
Yeah, very impressive.
Oh, scoops the right leg of J-Rod, but look at that. Deftly gets up into the top full mount position.
Let's see what J-Rod does to work from the mount here.
Went the smother choke for a moment there, but I think it was more just to get Alam to move.
Alam just easily regards.
Again, that flexibility, the rubber guard pops up the leg with ease.
Yeah, so incredible.
Threads in his left arm, now framing slightly over onto his right hip, Amir Alam. Underhook on both sides, uses the left-hand side, find some space and get up onto his knee. Good progression from Amir Alam. Oh, looks to reverse it and switch him over.
Now he said in his interview that he can wrestle and pass guard as well, so.
He felt the threat of the back there from J-Rod and immediately rolled out of it, but finds himself with the shoulders on the mat again.
Oh, knee on face from J-Rod.
Yeah, he's probably used to getting that done to him over and over again by the older, bigger team members on the B team out there in Austin, Texas.
3 minutes, Amir. 3, keep pushing.
Nice knee on neck from J-Rod.
Less than 3 minutes on the clock here now. First bout in the finals here at Quintet.4. B-Team Bulls or 10th Planet, who takes it?
Let us know on social media. Hashtag Quintet.4. Oh, toe hold here. Nice roll from J-Rod.
Good work from J-Rod, still busy.
Looks like a good triangle for Amir Alam here. Oh, J-Rod's free.
Okay, go, attack. 2 minutes, guys.
We gotta get this up. Put in the gap. There you go. Keep it going, Amir. You got it. 2 minutes.
Looking to outpace Amir Alam here possibly is Jacob Rodriguez.
Yep, Amir starting to breathe a little more labored. I think the knee on neck might have a little something to do with that. J-Rod is employing that beautifully.
Yeah, it's never a good sign when you see an athlete start to breathe heavily through their mouth. But look at this aggression from Amir. Scoops both legs, but doesn't manage to complete the takedown.
Great attempt, though, from the bigger man.
Pops to sit down. Oh! Ooh. Almost gave up his back there, but look at this. Into mount position again. Smother choke attempt from J-Rod.
Watch the triangle. He's going to try to do a triangle.
Eddie Bravo says, watch the triangle, and he is correct. Look at that knee slipping forward.
Yeah, great analysis from Eddie.
115, Amir. 115. There you go. Just recover again. Throw him off you. There it is. Look at that. Boom. Right to overhook. Right to. There you go. Right to an overhook. You got 1 minute, Amir.
60 seconds on the clock here now. Half guard here. He's got his scorpion locking down the leg of J-Rod.
Yeah, if Amir can scoop that other leg with his hand, he might be able to get something going. He's going for it. He's going for the electric chair here. J-Rod crushing with top pressure, though. It's going to be hard as long as Amir's line of sight is facing the other way. Now he's in a better position. Recovers to full guard.
Close guard here now for Amir Alam. 35 seconds on the clock. This one looks like it might go the distance.
Yep, it's definitely looking that way.
Full mount again from J-Rod. A round of applause from the audience here in Yokohama Arena.
Let's get a guard recovery here. 20 seconds. 15 more guard recovery. 15 seconds. Into the leg. Into the leg.
Eddie yelling for Amir to just throw him off in the last 15 seconds. He's so game.
Yep. Full hold attempt again from Amir Alam, but closing seconds means that we're not going to see a submission in this first bout. There's the bell. Amir Alam and J-Rod come off the mat.
Great match from both of these guys.
Yeah, and it's one of these matchups that you would never normally see, and that is the beauty of Quintet, Grant.
You're absolutely right, Stu.
104 kilograms in a mere alarm against the 83 kilograms of J-Rod. But it goes the distance, and that means coming out for 10 from Planet next is PJ Barch, and he'll face Nicky Rod. How the hell did you see this one play out, Grant Bogdanov?
You know, there's another huge size discrepancy here, with Nicky Rod being the much, much, much bigger of the two. But PJ Barch is, at this point in his career, a veteran of the game, and still at the top of his game in his prime. So I think we're going to see a really closely contested match here.
Yeah, it's safe to say that the height and weight difference, the height and weight advantage that Nicky Rodriguez possesses is not going to phase PJ Barch at all.
No, not at all. And it'll be interesting to see if PJ chooses to wrestle here or if he chooses to pull guard. I wouldn't be surprised to see him wrestle.
And because of the weight difference, PJ Barch gets to choose 4 or 8 minutes. He opts for 4 minutes. There's the bell. And both men begin. Both men in the G-hold position, number 2 for their teams. Straight over to the edge of that. They're going to stop that quickly and re-center.
Yeah, Nicky Rod slapped on that single charge through PJ Barch, took him down right into that body lock pass position that he loves so much.
Yeah, he really is a B-team bull here today, charging forward, using his size, his strength, his power, his wrestling. But as we talked about, PJ Barch's wrestling is fantastic.
Yeah, the guy, he comes from a wrestling family. He's been wrestling since he was in his teens. He took down JT Torres at ADCC. Like, this guy has a top-notch stand-up game.
Amazing. And just on a side note, Daisuke Nakamura is always singing his praises. He's gone up against PJ Barch a number of times, and out in Vegas after the show, they went out drinking together, and yeah, Daisuke Nakamura absolutely loves him. He's best friends with him.
That's the beauty of Quintet.
Yep.
It's all about sportsmanship.
Yep. Knee shield there, switches his hips back, but blasting forward still, Nicky Rod.
You know, standard thinking is that the bigger the opponent, the more size you have on your opponent, the easier it's going to be. But there's times where your opponent can be so small, smaller than what you're used to in your weight class, that it's harder to pass their guard. His tiny legs and arms and frames just come in from everywhere. So it might not be the walk in the park for Nicky Rod that everyone is thinking it is. And here, with the clock running down, 2:40 left, it's looking like PJ Barch might be able to take this to a draw.
Butterfly hook in on the right-hand side there, PJ Barch. He had both in for a moment there, but he wants that other one out just so that he can shift his hips off at a moment's notice. The double overhooks there, using that space to try and get his way out of this pressure from Nicky Rod on top.
Yeah, great off balance from PJ Barch. Nicky Rod relentless. Tight collar tie right here, putting a lot of pressure on the neck of PJ Barch. Maybe gonna backstep to pass the guard here.
Nicky Rod, the owner of the biggest guns on the show here today, I would say, Grant.
Yeah, he's released an instructional on bicep training.
As pertaining to grappling.
145, PJ, 145.
A much overlooked part of the game.
Very true. Aggressive pushing here from Nicky Rod.
Look how loose PJ Barch stays on the bottom.
Nice leg drag here from Nicky Rod. PJ doing a good job of keeping his left knee to the outside.
PJ with an incredible record of 56, 18, and 3. He's a professional grappler.
There it is, boom. Feet backs up, right when you fire.
Nicky Rod, 26, 13, and 2. But right now, those differences mean very little. We're in the last 60 seconds of the second bout here in the finals.
Nicky Rod looking for a cradle. Briefly, lets go of it.
Threatening the left leg of Nicky Rod. PJ.
30 seconds, PJ. Let's go. Let's go.
30 seconds now.
30 seconds.
Oh, straight up into the double leg, but scouted
20 seconds.
by Nicky Rod.
As soon as he locks up, watch your leg. Watch your leg. 15 seconds.
Both guys trying to make something happen in the last seconds of this match.
Hit that arm bar. Come on, right there.
10 seconds.
10 seconds left. Eddie Bravo shouting Kimura in the background there by the sounds of it, but right now, it's going all the way to the bell. Both men come off the mat. This is so damn close here today, Grant.
Yeah, this is neck and neck, and I think a lot of people had picked the B-Team Bulls to just run through this tournament, but
Yep.
Team Polaris was game. 10th Planet is game.
You said it yourself. You said, don't sleep on 10th Planet, and that's something that 10th Planet say themselves. And we are seeing that play out. And this is the storyline of Quintet playing out real time. One small thing, one change, one submission.
Anything can happen, and you can't count anyone or any team out of Quintet.
Richie Martinez in against Craig Jones, and this is a Quintet rematch, Grant.
You're absolutely right, Stu. Craig Jones getting the better of Richie Martinez with a really nasty De La Riva Aoki lock. So we'll see how Richie will adapt to that leg threat from Craig. Craig, since that time, mostly known as a leg locker, has really rounded out his game though. So he might opt for a different strategy this time. Let's see.
Yep, that was Quintet 3 in Las Vegas. Slap and bump. Richie sits down, invites Craig Jones into his game.
You know he's going to sit back.
This is where Craig Jones wants to be.
You're right.
He likes working from this spot.
Yep. Richie Martinez going for the leg a little bit. Now Craig's got a bite on his.
Richie Martinez going to be getting flashbacks of that day in Las Vegas.
Keep kicking out, come up with the darts. Kick out.
Yep, but that will contribute to his situational awareness.
Yeah.
Come up with the darts.
Craig wants the leg, not even passing guard, opting to play double guard here. Inviting the leg lock shootout. Richie not having a part of it, choosing to underhook. The nice body lock here, a side body lock from Richie Martinez. Ooh, Craig steps right over though.
Bring it up, bring it up now, bring it up now, there it is.
Using his knee to find some space into the leg. Now. Oh, Boogeyman forced the tap! Oh my Lord! Craig Jones in a flash, in an instant, on it and taps him out. Richie Martinez forced to give up here. I hope the damage is not too bad.
Oh, he's limping a little bit.
That was quick.
I didn't even see that from
was
the camera
slick.
angle. Yeah.
Craig Jones gets his hand raised, and this could be the huge turning point in the whole thing, Grant.
Yeah, this is going to be a huge boost for the momentum of the B-Team Bulls now. Craig Jones will stay in. Can Gio Martinez take revenge?
But you know what? This is an Avenger Brothers lost moment. We've seen it before, but let's take a look at how that went down with Craig Jones and Boogeyman Richie Martinez.
My goodness, he did that toe hold from under his own leg. That was crazy.
Incredible. Just beautiful submission grappling skills from Craig Jones.
I have never seen anything like that before. He finished the toe hold from under his own leg.
Yep, look at that. Threaded it through.
That is crazy.
Richie wouldn't have expected that. We certainly didn't expect that.
Way.
And it was all over in a flash. This is the beauty of Quintet. And it's playing out real time. Quintet.4 delivering the goods. Team Polaris now. They're down to Gio Martinez in the Fukusho position. Number 4 coming out. And they only have Kyle Baim in reserve. Craig Jones still in the Chuken position, the 3rd man out. So the B Team Bulls still have Joseph Chen and Nicky Ryan waiting mat side should Craig Jones fail here.
Craig Jones is the strongest player on the B Team Bulls. If I were Gio, I would try to take this to a draw, and Gio chose the 4 minutes here.
Yep. Gio Martinez jumping up there, looking for an outside trip, just keeping busy against Craig Jones. He's not going to out-muscle him, but he could outthink him.
He has slayed the Giant before with a beautiful guillotine over Haisam Rita. Can he do it again here, or can he just survive here?
But you see, just survive isn't in Gio Martinez's vocabulary. He wants to tap him out.
Yeah, he does. He came here to submit to when he's going for the toe hold.
On the toe hold.
He's got to be careful, though. He's exposing himself.
Yep, Craig Jones pops out, and yeah, did expose himself for a moment there, Gio.
He's really got to watch his legs here.
3 minutes, Gio. 3 minutes.
Craig can hit toe holds from anywhere, as we saw before.
Yeah, that was just something else.
Gio's playing with fire here, exposing his legs.
All day, Gio. You do this all day. Boom.
Serious leg and time was happening before our eyes.
Craig looking for the back here. He's going to get it.
Yep, he's got it.
Get out of this. Get out of this.
Gio Martinez now in trouble. And not even half of the 4 minutes has elapsed yet.
Back to the mat. Back to the mat. Watch your arm.
Oh, it's over.
Oh, he's got the arm, the elbow. Extension on it, and he taps out. Craig Jones takes both the Freak Brothers and taps them out.
Incredible, incredible submission from Craig Jones. The guy's like a viper. He just latches on.
Levels upon levels here at Quintet.4. Craig Jones gets his hand raised 2 times in a row. And it's now looking pretty horrendous for Team 10th Planet, Grant.
Yeah, you know, they're on their last guy right here, and the B Team Bulls still have Craig, Joseph, and Nicky Ryan left.
Look at this, the back attack. Scooped that right arm. Cracked it. Gio tried his best to find a way out, but he was forced to give up in the end.
Yeah, really valiant effort by Gio. But it just wasn't enough. Get that set up from Craig Jones. The triangle to the armbar.
Superb victory for the Aussie. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi.
That's the one. Taking out both brothers. And now down to the Taisho position member of Team 10th Planet, the 5th and final member. Kyle Baim has the world on his shoulders here at Quintet.4. Hashtag Quintet.4 if you're still watching live. Let us know what you think of the show and these matchups. It really is coming down to the nitty-gritty now. Craig Jones up against Kyle Baim here. 8 minutes on the clock.
And the only question to ask right now is, can Kyle Baim submit Craig Jones?
Well, we are about to find out as they tie up in the opening seconds. Snap down Kyle Baim.
Stay heavy, Kyle. Stay heavy. Heavy on his head, Kyle. Heavy on his head.
Kyle Bame and Craig Jones competed at the last ADCCs. Craig was able to win via guillotine.
Big confidence boost coming into this. Different weights now, though. Kyle Bame weighed in at 95 kilograms. Yesterday, Craig Jones just shy of 90. The taller of the two, Kyle Bame, finds himself under the pressure of Craig Jones. Moves up into the higher position now.
And what we have to keep in mind here is that Craig has gone through 2 matches already. So he's got to be a little tired out, which definitely wasn't his plan from the beginning. I think he just wanted to show up here, not compete, and then go enjoy partying in Roppongi.
It's going to turn out like both. He has to compete to the fullest and go and party in Roppongi.
Yeah, it'll make the beer taste better.
It certainly will. Coming up to 2 minutes elapsed here in the finals of Quintet.4. Craig Jones, can he tap out a third member and the final member of Team 10th Planet here on the Quintet mat? Kyle looking super fresh though, Grant.
Yeah, and he's going for that leg, but Craig doesn't seem to be bothered by it at all.
No, it looks like he's almost just baiting him. Offer up the leg.
And then maybe take the back.
Yep.
Or a leg of his own. Nice.
So far, Craig Jones having his wicked way with Team 10th Planet. Eddie Bravo watching intently mat side.
Craig takes a look up at the clock as well. Oh, looking for the back here off of the leg entanglement. Wow.
Beautiful pass.
Yeah, great transitions by Craig Jones. Nice recovery from Kyle Bame, though.
Less than 5 minutes left.
Rotating underneath for a brief moment was Kyle Bame.
4:45.
And as the clock ticks down, the Team Bulls edge closer and closer. Capital E on edge there.
Keep attacking, Kyle. You got to
To victory here at Quintet.4. Master of edging himself, Craig Jones, again looks up at the clock.
Indeed.
Is Kyle getting enough behind that Achilles? Obviously not.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anyone on this earth who could submit Craig Jones with an Achilles lock.
Kyle Bame's certainly giving it a good bash.
He's trying his best, but you know, Craig has slowed down a little bit. Oh, good look here. Going for the toe hold is Craig now. Craig's looking at the straight foot lock now.
This is a dangerous spot for Kyle Bame. Both men.
They're going to shoot it out here.
Yep. He opts to step up high into that onto his feet. Threading the legs in X. Kyle Bame.
A little more than 3 minutes, Kyle. Keep working. 3 minutes, all in, Kyle, all in.
You know, I think Craig is content here to maybe get the draw and get the victory for his team, but he might show some aggression now.
3 minutes, Kyle.
It's almost like he's just letting Kyle play with his leg just to see what he's got, and then launches the next attack.
Keep working, Kyle. Attack, attack, attack.
Again, Kyle throwing his legs in, inverting for a moment.
Yep, another back take, beautiful.
Watch it,
Looking to
Kyle.
counter the leg attack again is Craig, looking for the back here.
Yep.
There you go, beautiful, Kyle. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Watch the back take. There you go. Keep going after his legs.
230, Craig.
Craig Jones with no sense of urgency. He just has to stay active.
Keep working, Kyle. Push, push.
And you know, it might just be that
25, Kyle.
he's tired. He's had a lot of minutes on the mat tonight, more than anyone else on his team. And Kyle Baim, he's a big, strong guy.
Keep pushing, Kyle. Keep going.
You
Let's
may
go.
see
2
Craig
minutes
pass
now,
here.
Kyle.
Yeah, a little bit more pressure now from Craig Jones. Stroke behind the head of Kyle Baim, threatening.
There you go. Keep pushing. There you go.
Chin
Attack.
strap back and forth. Less than 2 minutes on the clock now.
150. Right there. Take it. Flipper toe holds too. 145, Kyle.
145, Craig.
Craig Jones just
Keep
content,
pushing, Kyle. Keep pushing.
staying in these top positions,
130, Kyle.
floating around, looking for the guard passes, popping his leg in,
There you go. Keep pushing.
looking for something, a back take or a side mount.
There you go. Keep pushing, Kyle. Go, go.
Great action from both men, staying busy. And we talked about this earlier, Grant. Very, very few Shidos today over the whole event.
Yeah, it's been a great event. These guys have really put up here at Quintet. Nice inside Senkaku from Kyle Baim. Transitions to the toe hold here. Craig looking for one as well. Are they going to shoot it out here?
60 seconds and counting. B-Team Bulls become closer and closer
50 seconds.
to attaining gold on the quintet mat.
Both of these guys really well versed in the leg lock game. Kind of interesting to see them battle it out without heel hooks.
35 seconds, Kyle. Toe hold right here. Or steering wheel. Watch the counter, Kyle. Watch the counter. 30
Craig
seconds.
looking for the shotgun ankle lock here.
Locked and loaded.
Watch the counter.
Kyle Baim seems a little worried about that. He doesn't seem to like that so much. Shaking his head though.
Yep, desperately trying to get out back onto a toe hold attack of his own. Kyle Baim, 15 seconds left on the clock. Craig Jones just playing around here now. Kyle Baim recognizes it and smiles back.
Great sportsmanship from these two guys and their teams.
And there it is, the B-Team Bulls victorious over Team 10 Planet in the finals. Quintet.4 winners, they will receive the gold medals from Kazushi Sakuraba here today at Yokohama Arena. Kyle Baim, hats off to him. He gave it his all.
Yeah, non-stop attacking from the bottom. Great job to Kyle Baim and to all the 10th Planet guys. They really showed up and performed, but today it was all about the B-Team Bulls and Craig Jones.
Not taking that sweeping victory that everybody was predicting, but still an incredibly dominant performance nonetheless. And very, very clever, I think, now on hindsight that Craig positioned himself in the Chuken position, the third man out.
Traditional quintet lineups usually have the powerhouses of the team on the ends, the beginning and the end, so they can start strong and end strong if necessary. But as you said, having Craig, their strongest athlete, in the middle, that paid dividends for them in the end.
Yeah, we're seeing, as the shows go on, we're seeing the teams just take slightly different approaches each time. The B-Team Bulls victorious here at Quintet.4 Yokohama Arena has witnessed a slice of history. They take a bow. They came chasing silver. They go home holding gold.
Great performance by everyone today.
Yep, and I have to say, huge gratitude and respect for the B-Team Bulls stepping in as a last-minute replacement. We've never had a full team pull out before. B-Team Bulls stepped up to the plate
Yeah, and you know what? Stepping up to the plate got them was a great opportunity for everybody on the team to get shine, to get recognition, experience, having this wonderful experience competing here in Yokohama, Japan. I'll tell you what, Stu, I would have liked to see Joseph Chen and Nicky Ryan compete a little more, but we will see them again, undoubtedly, here
Oh, without
at
a doubt,
Quintet.
Grant, that's for sure. Yeah, we didn't get to